It's that time again. Time for some real talk about real issues to enhance your real life. Whatever you think, whatever you know, whatever you feel, Tanya doesn't mind talking about it. Get ready for some real talk that is always rated R, because Talk with Tanya has got to be relevant. Talk with Tanya has got to be refreshing. But most importantly, Talk with Tanya has got to be real. Tune in right now for Real Talk with Tanya White.
Hello and happy September. You're going to be listening to this in September, and that means the year is almost over. Thank you for listening to another episode of Real Talk with Tanya White. I'm your girl, Tanya White. Before we get into our show that you know is always rated R for being real relevant and refreshing, I got to give a shout out to our September sponsors, authors Casper and Cheryl Stockham from Colorado. They did a book together called Divorce Proofing Your Marriage. Now they each have their own book individually. Casper has his book, Mastering Adam. Cheryl has her book, Mastering Eve. You will hear them on the show as well during this month, but visit them at IamLoveBuilders.com, and also to get their books. If you don't want to get a signed copy from IamLoveBuilders.com, go to Amazon.com, look up Mastering Adam, Mastering Eve, and Divorce Proofing Your Marriage. Listen, we have a guest on. I love her name already because it's Dawn, the break of day. Dawn Beasley on the Real Talk with Tanya White show. This is her first time, so y'all give her grace. We're gonna have fun though, because I know she's gonna be phenomenal. So welcome to the show, Miss Dawn Beasley. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm well. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Now, this is your first time that our audience is checking in, so tell us who Dawn Beasley is before we get into some real talk.
Oh, grew up in Louisville, Kentucky. I am by trade a massage therapist. A little bit in 2016, I had a brain aneurysm. I've actually had two. And since then, I've just been on a journey of, hey, if you want to try it, So that's kind of me in a nutshell. I am a butterfly. A multi-passionate butterfly.
A multi-passionate butterfly. I love that. Now, everybody from Louisville knows. I'm from Louisville. You from Louisville. This is the question. What high school did you go to?
High school?
Yeah.
High school, I went to Valley.
Okay, Valley. You know we got to always
Vikings.
stand for high school. Valley Vikings.
Vikings.
Yeah. I grew up in, it was between PIP and Shavley.
Okay. Same area.
Yeah. Valley Vikings. Miss Dawn, you said massage therapist. My audience know that is one of my self-care things to do. I get
kudos.
One weekly.
Yes, indeed.
What led you to be a massage therapist?
It was the best next thing, honestly. For me, I wanted to get into sports. It didn't work out. Then after that, so I went to Spalding University. Communications, that didn't work out the way that I wanted to, life. And so this was the next best thing. So I got into massage therapy. I actually had a best friend of mine. He was a massage therapist. He is a massage therapist, excuse me. And I said, well, you know what? I'm good at it. Let me go ahead and get certified and go on. So, and I love helping people. So that was that major thing, is that I love helping people.
Yes.
So, and I love running my mouth too. So it works out.
It works out. Now, a lot of people who have not had a massage are like, oh, I don't want nobody touching my body. Give us two reasons why getting a massage is therapeutic, not only for your body, but for your mind.
Right. Yeah. See, most people have the conception that massage is a luxury thing, and it's really not. As we progress in age, maintenance is a big thing. So we need body work. So, we got a lot of people that work on their feet. A lot of people that work on the computer all day. You need massage. You need some type of therapy, and not only for the physical, but like you say, for the mental as well. It keeps you kind of touch base.
Absolutely. And I've been getting massages, I think, since my early 20s. Shout out to my auntie Beverly, who gave me a gift certificate to the Z Salon.
Yes, ma'am.
When I was 20, and I was hooked from then.
I love that. I love that for us. I truly
and that's what I was going to say. One of the things in the beginning when I first got massages, I didn't see any African American massage therapists until I met Tracy Michelle.
Okay.
And I was going to her. She was at Macy's. She was at another thing. Now she's booked and busy, and I gotta wait months to get into her.
So you gotta book in advance.
You gotta book way in advance.
Yes, indeed.
So when you were going through becoming certified to be a massage therapist, I know that you probably didn't see much of African Americans in your thing. But what kept you going? Because I know when I was in education, it was especially my principal certification, it was 3 African American women. I called us the Charlie's Angels, and that was in 2017. And so, and it's still not representation in many industries. What kept you going, even though you didn't see yourself in those classes?
You know, in high school, I shied away from anatomy. I shied away from those classes. I just didn't understand whatever it was. But as an adult, a light clicked on, and it became to me more interesting to say, oh, okay, well, this, if I hit this area, then this is going to trigger point and release this. Oh, okay, this is interesting. I like it. Not only because I feel like I have a gift to help people. This kind of solidified it for me. Like, okay, when I used to be scared of this, and now I'm all in. I'm 10 toes down. I'm focused. I'm ready. I want to help people. I love what I do. And I'm good at it. So that's what kept me going. That's what kept me going.
I love it when you know what you're good at. You say you 10 toes down and nothing. And I want somebody to hear this and be like, hey, I want to do this, but I don't think I can do it. Yes, you can. I don't care if you see yourself in whatever thing. Keep doing it, because maybe you are the barrier breaker to somebody else coming behind you.
Yes,
so I love that. Don B, now you say you're an artist as well.
Yes, ma'am.
What?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us about Don B, the artist.
Oh, so Don B.
Oh, you heard that? You said, ooh, this is where you roll. This is where
Don
you roll,
B.
Don.
Yes. So, and it's so funny because Don B, my cousin, she reads about 1,000 books a year, something crazy, good stuff. And she's like, you know what? I got you down as Don B. And I said, I like that. That got a good ring to it. So that's where, but yeah, so I had a conversation about 1.5 years ago with a friend, and the idea turned into a book. So, Revenge of the Shadows. And that's what Don B's been doing. I'm a photographer as well. I do a little bit of everything. I do a little bit of everything.
I love it. So you said, now I've been a writer professionally since 2005, but I was that chick in high school. I'm dating myself. In the 80s, we did book reports. We read a book and we did a report. Okay. And I love doing the book reports because I got to express myself about what I read and what I experienced through I read. So one thing that is different than reading and writing a report and then writing your own book. A lot of people say, oh, I want to write a book. They had a conversation, but you said about 1.5 years ago. That is a short amount of time. You had a conversation, it turned into an idea, and it turned into a book.
Yes, ma'am.
So you move like that.
Yes, ma'am. So I've been fortunate and blessed to cross paths with people who could help. Again, I'm not an author. Okay, I'm an artist. Okay.
Come on.
So, and I have these stories, and in the beginning, again, like I say, like before, so scared to like venture out, because it's like, which way do you go? Which way do you go? Oh, I have this idea, I want to do it. Which way do you go? And then you kind of just get staggered step. You get stumped in the mud, and you just stay where you at.
Yeah.
So I've been blessed to have people to cross my path, to put me with information that could help me write this book. I have the ideas, I have the stories. I need help to translate that to the pages. So, yeah.
See, you said $1 million nugget of wisdom. You said, I need help. 3 words that keep people stagnant in their life because they're afraid to say, I need help. Yes. Have you always been that way, Don? Saying, hey, I need your help. You haven't. What led you say, especially with a book, because writing is very vulnerable.
Yes.
And so what made you say, okay, I need help? This time when you had this idea, you said, I'm an artist. I ain't an author. But I wrote a book. What made you say I need help?
And Erica Badu says she's sensitive about her stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I'm very sensitive
about her ish.
I'm very sensitive. And I just wanted it to hit. I wanted it to make a statement. For it to be my first time ever doing this, I wanted to be a little bit prepared. Like, I don't know all the words in the dictionary. I don't know how to phrase things, all the time. So yeah.
So tell us what your book is about. You said it's an idea. First of all, where did it come from? Like real life conversation.
It was a real life conversation. Okay. So I was talking with a friend on the phone. She lived in Texas, and she was telling me about a development going on. So they was tearing down trees and stuff. And me being the Pisces that I am, very imaginative. I'm always dreaming. So I said, well, where does the animals go? I said, you know what? It'd be crazy if they, come back. And it spun from that. It spun from that one thought into Revenge of the Shadows.
Revenge of the Shadows. One thought turned into a book. Your first book.
Yes, ma'am.
And you did it in 1.5 years.
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
What will readers, is this fiction?
It's nonfiction.
Nonfiction. Okay. What do you hope readers who pick up this book, Revenge of the Shadows? First of all, we all love a good thriller.
Yes.
With that word revenge, it already drawn who is getting Revenge of the Shadows. Now, before I get to that question, how was it coming up with the title? Your first book, you're doing it all. You're doing this self-published, right?
Yes. I had Amazon self-publishing help me with the publishing of the book.
Yes. But you had to come up with the title, the cover. What okay, you came up with the concept. What would take us to the journey of saying, I'm gonna name this Revenge of the Shadows?
Yeah, so that didn't come until about midways of the book. So yeah, the title didn't come until like midways the book. To actually get the cover, the book cover, the person that I was working with, it's like, so what are you thinking? What do you want to see? What do you want to see? And I said, for sure, I want mystery. And I am a Van Gogh fan. Okay. Now, and I'm not like fluent and all that, but I love the. Well, he cut his ear off. I just thought, so I'm just like, and I'm sorry. I hope I can say it. I'm so sorry. But he's, and then the Starry Nights. Yeah. That picture. I don't know why I'm drawn into that picture so much. Every time I see it, it's like, oh, I got to sit there and look at it. So I wanted some starry nights. I wanted some starry nights in there. Yeah. Anybody that knows Van Gogh has seen it. You could kind of see it a little bit. I wanted some mystery. So then, as I said, I'm a photographer as well. Yep. So I just started, kind of thumbing through photos, thumbing. And I'm like, I like this. I like that. Help me create. the cover, and we came up with that, and it was spot on. I really, this is my baby.
It's like a book baby. I tell everybody,
I love
it's
it.
a book baby.
I love it. I truly love it. And yeah, so that's how we came up with it. And I think we nailed it out the park.
I love what you said. First of all, you went through, it's a journey, and people think, oh, I want to write a book, baby. You, especially when you're self-publishing, it's a lot. You got to be responsible for not only for the story, but especially when you're self-published, you got to know what you want. And then it's like a feeling. Every book, you know when the title's right, you know when the cover's right. You just know. And so I'm glad to hear that you knew, and what you wanted mystery, you wanted this. And so and I believe your creative mind was like in overdrive when you was doing
snap. It was crazy because I have flashes of ideas. So then I'll either say them to myself, like I'll record them, or I hurry up and text them in my phone.
Yes.
So I have.
Y'all hear that? You hurry up and text me, because if you don't, you're gonna lose that.
You're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. Whatever you're doing, even if it's 3:00 in the morning and you wake up, have something beside your bed, phone, tablet, whatever it is that you use, and write it down, because I can't tell you how many times. Now, sometimes I can like re-jog my memory, like I'm driving, and I can re-jog. Most of the time, just write it down. Writing it down. Yes. Yeah.
Just write it down. And this is from a first-time author who knows. And I love hearing your journey, because some people can't articulate what the journey was, and you're doing it so well. And that's where when you said the title didn't come to, that's pretty much. Sometimes the title comes at the beginning, sometimes it don't come until the end, and sometimes you change it up. The title becomes the subtitle, and the subtitle becomes the title. So you got to know. That's why I hear you saying you got to know yourself and be in tune with what you're doing.
Yeah, I like I said, I am a multi-passionate person. This book, and I speak things into existence, and I will be a great movie.
Come on, John B. That's right.
The way that my mind works is these are scenes from a movie, and you can see the crunching of the gravel on the ground, the slamming of the coffee mug on the counter. What you doing in my? You can picture yourself right there. You can picture yourself there. Yeah.
I love that. I love when you said just make a good movie, because in order for a movie from a book to turn into a movie, you have to have vivid words. You have to people have to visualize what you're writing.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you hope that readers would leave with after reading Revenge of the Shadows?
Wanting more.
Wanting
more.
Look.
Like I feel like this book is you're going to want more. That's my hope. That's my hope. I hope people enjoy it. I hope they get some entertainment out of it, because it's a little bit of everything in it.
Yeah.
You're going to want more.
You're going to want more.
You're going to want more. And that's my, I hope readers, I say, I can't wait to find my tribe. I can't wait.
That's right.
I can't wait and get that feedback, because I have been getting feedback from it. I'm just, I'm overexcited. And when I hear certain things about it, like certain scenes of
listen, where can we get the book, Don?
You can get the book on Amazon and Kindle.
Don, go ahead and read the back cover. Do you have a back cover or a favorite section you want to read?
Oh, favorite section I want to read.
Yes, because we want more.
Well, let's introduce to the team, okay?
Okay.
Just a little bit from it, okay? The team. Bill, meet the team. Team, meet Bill. Bill had no idea about the other extracurricular activities Grant was involved in. He just knew Grant was always intense. Anything he wanted, he always got. And not to mention, he paid Bill well. Little did Bill know he was already involved in everything, whether he liked it or not. Cutter, the field tracker, and lead poach expedition. He knows the terrain well, rugged, ex-military. Cutter is feared for his brutal efficiency and willingness to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Lena, the black market dealer, a mysterious, well-connected black market trader who arranges the sale and transport of animal parts to wealthy clients across seas. Zuri, the wildlife butcher, a disgraced veterinarian from the Eastern Europe with a background in exotic animal care. Zuri fell into the black market after being barred from legal practice due to unethical experiments on animals. Bones, the bribe ranger and informant, a local forest ranger who secretly works for Grant. Initially drawn in by bribes, now he finds himself trapped and increasingly anxious about potential escalating violence and destruction of the environment. Ghost, enforcer, problem solver, and security. A former special force operative turned mercenary, known only as Ghost. He is a master of disappearing and making problems vanish without questions. Mother, the financer and silent partner. Known only as Mother, she is a wealthy finance from East Asia who has poured money into illegal wildlife markets, exploiting the demand for exotic animal products. This book, these are some of the main characters in Revenge of the Shadows.
First of all, Ghost, Zuri, Lena. You said
Ghost is a bad boy,
but look, Zuri's a bad chick. She's
no. Zuri is a guy. Zuri is actually a guy.
Okay. Because I was gonna say she's a bad chick, a butcher. Okay, so now it makes sense. Okay. Yes, I do agree. Wanting more and visualize just by the team. You know, I watch movies too, and so when you're reading these different, I automatically came up with the movie The Losers with Idris Elba and Michael Ealy.
Is that the one where the thing came across the screen like wham?
Yes.
Wham.
Yeah.
So that's what I was seeing when they're walking into this office.
Yes.
And Bill looking like, you know, what the crap is going on. And they just start hitting them. Bam. Bam. But I'm telling Ghost, he's a bad boy. He's a bad boy. He's a bad man. He's a bad man.
And also what's the Takers with T.I. and Chris Brown. That's what. So we're gonna get Revenge of the Shadows because I want to know what this revenge is.
Yes.
Why is it in the shadows?
Redemption.
Listen.
Yes.
Don't listen. Don didn't put it out there. She wants this to be a great movie. You're a photographer. And you said you.
I need help.
Okay.
I need help.
You need help.
You know, anybody can help me achieve what I need to achieve.
Absolutely.
Please and thank you. I love you, Phil. I love you.
Yes, listen, y'all.
I love you anyway.
Listening to this episode or listening in the archive, reach out. Give us your contact information, Don. So
again, I'm on Instagram, but I got things going everywhere and everything. So Instagram is Don_Shutter_script. So it has my book, it has photography, it has a little bit of everything. So we're gonna keep it as that one. And then Facebook, Don B. Author on Facebook for everything concerning and dealing with Revenge of the Shadows.
How can people? Because we got people who are part of book clubs may want to do a virtual book club or in-person book club in Louisville, how can they email you or
Don? Yep. So it's Don B Author at
okay.
yahoo.com.
At yahoo.com. Don B.
Period.
Don B. Period. Okay, author. Don, you said this was your first interview. I do not believe it.
I'm just, can I say thank you so much? Thank you so much for allowing me to be on your platform and giving me the opportunity to talk a little bit about myself and a little bit about my book. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And I wanted to let you know that. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome, Don. Anytime you come back, and especially when you get that movie in the works.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Wow. So Don, listen, amazing. Continue. I'm going to connect you with some of my other podcast colleagues because you did amazing.
I appreciate
especially when you start reading that book and getting into it, honey. Did amazing. Y'all go to Amazon, get Revenge of the Shadows with Don B. Connect with her on social media. I got to give a shout out to our September sponsors. Again, authors Casper and Cheryl Stockholm, authors of Mastering Adam, Mastering Eve. Until next time, you guys, like I always say, love your life, live your life, and most importantly, laugh through your life. Until the next show. Bye-bye. I love